are more than 400 national parks scattered across the U.S., and for many Americans, the ability to roam freely through these public lands is one of our greatest and most cherished privileges. But when you're a person of color, that can be easier said than done. Just last year, Christian Cooper found himself at the center of a wrenching conversation about race and privilege when a white woman called the police on him. His crime? Searching for songbirds in Central Park. My next guests are helping to rewrite the narrative about Black people in the outdoors. Wayne Hubbard and Candice Price are the co-founders of Urban American Outdoors, and they join me now. Welcome to Amplified. Wayne, I want to start with you. Tell us why it's so important to help Black, Indigenous, and people of color deepen their natural connection with nature.
Well, as someone who grew up in the outdoors and grandmother was indigenous, it was important for us to understand the importance of nature. One of the other important things for me that I think about nature in general is that we all have a connection. I think about the history of people of color in this. The problem that we have is a lot of people don't know it. So that's why we started Urban American Outdoors, to show positive images and diverse images of people of color, Black people in the outdoors, but also talk about the heritage and the history of it, and engage people to look at this space, not only to just go out and recreate, but look at it as a career and an opportunity. So for me, that's why it's important, because if you're American, these are your public lands.
So you guys have a show that features Black people camping and hiking and fishing and hunting. And I would love for you, Candice, to tell me a little bit about how you highlight how those activities are actually connected to Black history.
Well, it's definitely connected to Black history with connecting to the land. We were originally brought to America because we understood land management. I mean, they needed it worked on, and that's how we came, how we first started. But what happened is, as slavery had ended, people of color were still connected to farming because they had these skills. So they became your farmers and had land. They were reaching out for free areas, and they continued to do that. And as time went on, as you had cities and different things taking place, some people got away from their things where they connected to agriculture or growing our own food or being out in these spaces. They did belong to, we were there and always had a lot of land.
So also, can I tie into that? One of the other important things that most people don't know is that African Americans were some of the first park rangers and some of the forest rangers. They were buffalo soldiers. And most people don't realize that, there's people that look like me that conserved and preserved this natural space 150 years ago. So imagine, why is that not in the history books? So when we created Urban American Outdoors, we wanted to tell those stories about the connection that we were always here. People just didn't see us. And so, we talk about the buffalo soldier, but we also talk about, that we had explorers and people, like Stagecoach Mary, which was one of the first African-American women that was with the Postal Service. So we've always been in this space.
A lot of history.
It's a lot of history. And what has been really good for us with Urban American Outdoors is it just took it over the top.
Now, you two are married, and I love a good love story. Take me back to how all this started and how your love of nature has played a role in your love for each other and the work that you do with your show.
Well, I'll start that. Listen, I'm going to hit that home run for you. Me and Candice was working on...
I think that we just cut out on them because they just dropped out for a minute, but we're going to see if we can get them back. Because I got to tell you all now, I live in the most beautiful place that I have ever lived before. I am up in the Hudson Valley, and there really is something to being a person of color who has spent so much time of my entire adult life in urban environments and getting to breathe and explore and enjoy the state parks and the federal parks and be connected with nature and just communing with what is ultimately, ours and always has been. And so the way that a spirit is moved and kind of your soul just touched by communing with nature is something I don't think that we talk enough about in our communities for the therapeutic value of it, given so much of the trauma and strife that we deal with regards to, racial injustice and all the other isms that come along with being Black in America. So I hope we get them back, but I will take a quick break and be right back. Stay tuned. Wayne and Candice of Urban American Outdoors. Guys, I have you back now, and I want to hear the love story. Wayne, you were about to say how you all fell in love around nature.
Okay, so this is the best one. So me and Candy, we're working with some professional athletes, and the athletes left, and I told her, we were working again. We got along so well, and I said, listen, I want to do this outdoor thing in this space, and she's a city girl, and she's like, are you crazy? And so I asked her to go on a journey with me in this natural space, and she took it. And it's been amazing ever since. We've been all over the world doing this together. And what I really love about this is how incredible is it for me to work with someone that you care about and understands the importance of what we do. So we've done everything from, we've done shows from scuba diving in the South Pacific to food and nature, and we do it together, and it's a labor of love. But I couldn't do it without this wonderful lady here that I got next to me right here. And, and to be, it's how much more awesome can I have it to be able to say that we are creating opportunities for other people that started with love.
Candice, I want to give you the last word here. You have a nonprofit organization called Soda's Life Inc. So tell us a little bit about that and the policies that you'd like to see that could amplify, your platform.
Yes, SODA stands for Saving Our Daughters and Sons' Life. And it was created because that's exactly what we wanted to do, connect our communities to nature and get our young people out there. And we have these urban kids fishing derbies every year since 2015 actually it's been going on for 15, 16 years. It's been a while. And so we take these youth out all across the country and they get their first opportunity to fish and then take it home, feed their family, and also with some of the policies we work on with the Department of Ag, the Department of Interior, with the White House, and to make more access and opportunities for more people of color to have access to go to these spaces and be safe while they do them. Plus, it's healthy and it's the right thing to do.
And I want to leave with one cool note. The most important thing that we have here is a way to create opportunities that most people don't think about. So when you think about nature and think about outdoors, there is a career opportunity for these young people. It's fishing with a purpose.
Careers. Candice Price, Wayne Hubbard, thank you so much for being here tonight. Appreciate you.